Now that seems to be everything inside the box. Really simple packaging and very secured. I like it. It came with all of the accessories that you'll need. It came with an amazing long enough USB Type-C to USB Type-A, some stickers and a manual, keycap puller and a switch puller. It also came with extra magnetic switches because this keyboard is a magnetic switch keyboard. So you already know this will have a lot of features. As you heard, the switches did sound pretty good. I like it. These are optimal Hall magnetic linear switches. They are made by Redragon. I don't know if you can see the lettering over here. It says Redragon. Here they are inside of the keyboard. Let's actually go ahead and now listen to them with the keycaps on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like what I'd expect it to sound like. It does have a plastic case, it is a pretty light keyboard, and it's also a budget keyboard. But I'd say that the sound is pretty okay. Now, of course, you can go ahead and mod this keyboard and put a lot of stuffs to make it sound better, but where this keyboard really shines is on its performance. It's capable of 8000 Hz hyper polling, and of course, it does have magnetic switches, so you can set the actuation point to a very low number. Now, it can go as low as 0.1 millimeter, which is very instant. It also has the rapid trigger function, so letting go of the keys will instantly deactivate it, which is really good for gaming. And considering that you get all of those features for only around $50. But let's actually go ahead and test it out and see how it feels like. The location of the Type-C is not really made for my setup. Maybe for some setups it's actually better. That looks amazing. You can also see the RGB through the keycaps, so that is really nice. Now let's actually go ahead and install the software and see the other features of this thing. Okay, so I have the website over here, first link in the description. And by the way, you can also use my discount code MIGSS to buy the keyboard for some discount. So to get the software, you're just gonna have to scroll down until you see this software download, and here we are. Okay, now we have, what is this, default remap. So I can select, like, let's say the Q. I can remap the key and change its function. I can also senior key combination, set macros, the mouse key, the text, can also disable it, multimedia to control stuffs, shortcuts. You can make it launch applications, and here is the keyboard light and the key configuration. Okay, the trigger settings over here. Now this is where you can set it to like 1 millimeters. Let's go. I'm gonna do that for the WASD and spacebar. This is for the rapid trigger. You gotta check the quick trigger function over here, and you do have rapid trigger. So I'm pressing W and it is working, letting it go. Ooh, okay, pressing it down, as you can see, let me go a little bit. Oh, that is so instant. Hold on. That is rapid trigger right there. Wow, that works perfectly. Okay, and then we do have profiles as well, so you can create a new one, maybe one for typing, one for gaming. Really nice. Yeah, one thing that would really help is being able to select the proper keys faster. But yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do quick trigger as well on all of these except for 4 and 5, because that is my plant and diffuse buttons on in Valorant. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that to 0.1 millimeter. No. Set that to 0.4 millimeters with rapid trigger as well. For the Windows key, I want this on the 4 millimeters. Let's see how well that works. Okay, I'm pressing it. Can you guys see? I'm pressing it and it's not activating until I press it bottom out. Wow. For my shift and my 4 and 5, I do want them on 0.1 millimeters, but I do not want them on rapid trigger because I don't want to let them go accidentally. Okay, so that's gonna be it for the trigger settings and the rapid trigger and actuation point and stuff. But okay, now let's go ahead and go to senior keys, key combination, normal keys, and special keys. So customizability. So we also have light settings. Now this is the RGB of the keyboard, obviously. Now we do have static, works pretty well. Neon, fireworks. Ooh, I love fireworks. Musical rhythm. Oh, is this like for the sound? Look. That is pretty nice. Okay, we also have custom, so you can select whatever you want over here, change it to yellow. Okay, I do like the fireworks the most. We're gonna go ahead and set it to fireworks. We do have performance, so we can disable the Windows key, disable shift tab, alt tab, disable alt F4. Amazing. That is for if win lock is on. Okay. Now we do have macros as well to set if you want over here. But okay, now let's go ahead and actually test it out when gaming. I want to test out the 0.1 millimeters and the rapid trigger. Let's go ahead and test it out.
Oops. 3. Dominating. 1 down. 3. Yikes.
5 kills remaining.
1 down.
1 minute remaining.
What the?
Last player standing.
Hippo, hippo.
He's doing a TikTok.
Oh no! Would have been.
1 enemy remaining.
Wait.
Go, 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 go. Smoke.
Oh, what?
One elbow.
1 enemy remaining.
Now, after playing with the Redragon FIZZ K617 magnetic keyboard, I just don't know how is this only around $50. It works like a normal magnetic keyboard and it even has 8,000 Hz polling rate. Now, another keyboard that I have that is really close to this Redragon FIZZ K617 is the WOOTIng 60HE. They are both magnetic keyboards. They are both 60%. The WOOTIng 60HE is 1000 Hz and the FIZZ K617 is 8000 Hz. And the biggest difference probably is this is around almost $200 and this is around 50. When I first heard the price on this K617, it just felt like there must be something wrong with this keyboard. I already expected it to have plastic case and there's no way it's also gonna have aluminum, you know what I'm saying? But like, not everyone is looking for a aluminum keyboard that is filled with a lot of foam and sounds really good. Some just want a very high performance gaming keyboard like this one. Now, I do not have the tools to really measure how accurate and how fast the response times of these keyboards, but from the feeling of my fingers, as soon as I pressed it down, it did actuate immediately, and as soon as I lifted it up, the rapid trigger, the 0.1 millimeters rapid trigger, really lift off that key instantly, which is crazy. But yeah, other than the performance, I also really like the look of the keyboard. As you can see, it does have this gradient gray to black color. I really like it. And not gonna lie, after typing and using the keyboard for a bit, the sound of the keyboard when you're typing and when you're gaming actually is not bad at all. It does sound pretty nice for a plastic keyboard. Now, a little disclaimer, this keyboard is sent to me by Redragon, but that won't change my review of this keyboard. Everything you've been hearing is my real opinions, like all of my other reviews. But yeah, this keyboard is just amazing. I would definitely recommend it. Now, I've known a lot of magnetic switch keyboards, but this is definitely the cheapest I've heard of so far. If you know anything cheaper than this keyboard that is also magnetic, that has 8000 Hz polling rate, please let me know down in the comments. Anyways, that was it for my review of the FIZZ K617 magnetic keyboard. Now take note that this is the magnetic keyboard variation. They do have mechanical keyboard variation as well of the K617 FIZZ, so be careful. I will be putting the product first link in the description anyway, so you can just go ahead and click that so you do not get lost. But yeah, be sure to use my discount code MIGSS for some discount off of this already amazing cheap keyboard. But yeah, don't forget to stay grateful, guys, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye bye.